Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. This is a viewer requested video, and I'm going to make a disclosure before I get into it. Young lady that left this comment under my videos, I could not find your original question. This is kind of an overdue viewer requested video. All the other ones are done, and you left a comment under one of my videos, and I can't find your comment. I get so many comments. And usually the viewer requested videos are the ones that I decide to make a viewer requested video. I will screenshot it, and I just can't even find your screenshot. I spent 20 minutes going through my phone, through my comments, trying to find it, pinpoint it. Then I went through my laptop, through my screenshots, and I'm like, ugh. I just couldn't find your specific comment, but I did read it the first time. So I'm going to kind of go off my memory, which I really didn't want to do, but I really cannot put any more energy into trying to find this original comment. But, off the top of my head, I do remember that you were saying something to the nature of you have a child with a narcissistic male, and he is engaged to be married. And him and his fiance, well, it sounds like he had a lot of money, and he's lavishing your child with all of these material things, and somehow he's using that to make you look like less of a mother, or to make him seem like a better father, or to manipulate the situation. And I believe your question was basically asking me to address a narcissist that has money as a father, and he's using that to, make him look like something he really isn't. Perhaps he isn't really there for the child emotionally. Perhaps all he is a dollar bill. I don't have the question in front of me, so I'm just going to go off of that right now. And if you're listening to this video, perhaps you can, you could just comment underneath. Hopefully I got the gist of it. I don't know what your financial situation is. Don't know if you disclosed that in a question. I don't recall. But, what I'm going to say right off the top here is we know that narcissists are very, image focused. They care so much about how people perceive them. Trust me, I know in my own personal experience that they care a lot about the way that people perceive them. An image is everything to them, even if it's a false image, which it typically is with a person like this. So in your situation, he wants to look like a super dad, he wants to look like a super dad, and he can use his money and throw that around to try to achieve that. And people are like, oh my gosh, look at what he does for his child. And he's getting supply off of that. And he looks like this do-gooder and this loving father. And, part of it could be to, try to make you feel jealous, like, yeah, I'm over here with my new woman and we're doing all this for, for the child. And it's so many layers with them, and some of it might not even make sense, but chances are to try to make you look like you're not doing enough because maybe you can't spend as much on the child. I would just be careful in that situation with him marrying that girl and, setting it up like this. One day maybe he might try to get full custody or anything like that. So just keep your eyes and ears open with them. They're very sneaky like that. Even a narcissist that doesn't have themselves together, they try to find a way to get under, the other parent's skin any way that they can. Okay, they will be plotting, and not because they love the child and want the child, but just something to get back at you. I don't know what happened in you and his relationship, you know, why you guys aren't together again, and things like that. How long he's been with this other person. Was it the person he was cheating on you with, you know? But yeah, narcissists, they're very image focused. They're very image focused, and, you know, it's for show. He's doing this for show. So it will look like he was or is a great father. It will look like he goes above and beyond for his child, you know. I see this all the time, and I see narcissists on the other end of the spectrum kind of too. The broke ones trying to make it seem like they're doing this and that. Or I know a narcissist that has a child here, a child here, and a child there, and then he only promotes the one child, you know, so he doesn't look like a deadbeat father. Oh, I'm working so hard and I'm spending time with this child, but then you have children over here you don't do shit for. But nobody knows about those children. Those children are swept under the rug and behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? But they just gotta have that image. So I'm pretty sure that your ex, you know, he just gotta have that image so that he will look that part that he wants to look. And then him and his, you know, whoever he's with now, they just look like the perfect couple, and he's doing everything perfectly and all this crap. So it's for images, you know, it's for images. So that's all I can really say about that situation right now, you know, without more information. But yeah, it's for images, and chances are it's an attack on you as well. You know, he's trying to screw with you from a distance using his money, you know, which isn't, you know, of course, narcissists, they're going to use whatever they have at their disposal. Now, these broke ones, they got to use their gift of gab and charm. But then you get one that actually have the means, then yeah, they're going to throw that money around in any given scenario that they can, so that, you know, they're going to achieve the image or feel like they won. You know, it's real petty. They petty. Trust me. They are the king and queens of pettiness. Okay? And they will stoop just as low as they want to. All right? So I hope that this answers your question.